Hello, everybody, and welcome to Sunfall Cycle. Hello.
Spicy.
Hi.
Hi, Jesse.
Oh, man, it's so nice to see all your beautiful faces and have no clue what hot goss you were up to.
We're talking about
but just know
Jesse.
I know it was spicy because I'd look over and I'd see, like, you know, catty bronze. When bronze being catty, she does like a catty bronze face, and I love it. I don't know what was being said, but like, it's good. Here's the thing. I know it was spicy. I know it was a spicy meatball because you like do that face you do.
You think
It truly
you think
was
your
a spicy
seventh husband doesn't know your tells yet,
Come on.
Bronze?
You think I don't
interpersonal
secretly
You
judgment.
think
watch
your first, second, third, fourth,
Yeah.
sixth, seventh, and eighth husband doesn't know how to read your face?
Some
You think-
aspersions were cast. It's true.
You think I don't know that at some point during this conversation you 100% said something akin to like, so I went full Punjabi or something like that? Like something, it had to have been said. You think I don't know these things? Please. You had that look. You had that look in your face of just like sass.
You can
He's
tell
good.
it more now that we've done the quintessential thing of bonding at a wedding.
That's holy shit. That's true. That's true. That's a truth right
I
there.
feel like Jesse and I are closer now since
Oh,
drinking
yeah.
margaritas at JP's wedding and doing the whole like, all right, so what do you really like? Let's spill the fucking tea.
Look,
You know?
if I didn't have to leave the next morning and my tire wasn't going flat, I would have kept that night going. But I was like,
yeah. Well, I showed you the resort I was staying at.
I
It was
hate
nice.
you so much. I was in like the dopey Best Western, and you're like, this is
Jesse
where I'm staying, and I was like,
dropped me off. Yeah,
I made a
Jesse
terrible
dropped me off.
choice.
He literally like sat there quietly for a moment, and I was like, "Are you good?" And he was like, "You're telling me I could have been staying here the whole time instead of having streamers knock on my door at 3 a.m. I could have been here
it looked
the whole
beautiful.
time."
It looked
And I was
beautiful.
like, yeah, I was like, I spent my
Streamers
morning
knocking on your
walking
door
around
at 3
the
a.m. is an
resort.
important part of going to weddings, Jesse.
It looked beautiful. I couldn't believe it. I was so dumbfounded. I was like, well, cool. I drove home in silence. I want you to know that. I drove back to the other hotel in silence, just like, hello, darkness, my old friend. Just like headed back. Like, well, that's lovely. Woke up the next day, my tire was flat. I want to let you know. Woke up the next day, I had to go oh, man, what a mess.
Did you walk into your room and just see like a cockroach sitting in your bed smoking a cigarette?
Hey there, baby. Yeah.
Oh
It
my
was a
God.
real treat. However,
Two of its legs smoking the cigarette, one's under the pillow, another one's patting you over.
come on over. And I was like, all right, let's go.
Too many legs.
Man, so upset. That was, yeah, I learned that day Bronze is basically my life mate. You travel in the exact same style I would.
Yeah.
Had I known that there was a
Yeah.
better option, I would have taken the
When
better
I
option.
take time off, I'm like, well, I'm already losing out on all my income. I might as well ball out. And I'm
Mhm.
very relaxed. I do not stay up until 3, 4 a.m. because I'm like, nah, I don't want to be tired. It's my vacation, you know? And I'm very much like, I have like usually like some type of a plan, but it's malleable. And I'm the type of individual that's like, well, it's about 10 a.m. I think that's late enough to go get a margarita and sit on the patio and get a little bit of a tan going. And people are just like, what is your life? And I'm like, when I'm on vacation, I'm a rich old white woman.
I feel that.
Yeah,
know?
when you're on vacation, 10 a.m. is the right time to get
Yeah.
a margarita and go sit on the patio.
Are you like getting up with like your coffee in the morning and like wrapping a blanket around you and like
100%.
staring out into the ocean?
Oh, yes, that is me. How
Let
do
me ask
breathe?
you a very
Objectively
important,
better mimosa. So
let
like
me ask
I'm
you a
the,
very important question. This is a will we truly bond question. When you're on vacation, do you bring a computer or a laptop?
No. I just bring a camera. That's
Why
it.
would you bring a computer?
I
That's-
love you. I want you to know that. Like with a LOVE. Like spiritually connect. I hate when I travel with people and they're like,
Actually, I take that back. I don't mind sometimes some people, because like when we went to Hawaii, Sean and Jeff both brought their computers and they both spent significant time playing Hearthstone in the house. It was totally fine.
My laptop.
Oh, that's
gotta go.
But
It was totally fine.
But that's an activity shared by both of them together, though.
Well,
Also,
they
like-
weren't. No, they weren't talking to each other. They were in separate rooms playing.
Hearthstone is a mobile game, so it's acceptable.
It's not. No. I'd be like, just
I
go
do
to the
like
beach
a
and do it.
tablet to watch movies on the plane. I do like
Yeah,
that.
what if you want to read your Comixology comics
Nope.
while you're on vacation?
No. I'd be like, get your ass up. We're going for a walk. We're getting lost. Let's go. I would be that guy. I'd be like, let's do something.
But I don't have any cell reception.
I don't care. I'd be like, leave your phone. If we
I
die,
do
we die.
that
Let's
cell
go.
reception all the time. I love that. That's my
Like, you can be
favorite
too
thing.
drunk to call anyone. Let's go.
Oh yeah, dude. I put my phone in airplane mode some days just because I don't
Oh,
want
yeah.
to be recepted.
I don't want to be recepted.
Oh, that's like
I know that's wrong, but it sounded right.
Going dark.
charges.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like I want good food, especially like if I'm in a tropical locale. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna eat like my weight in fruit because the fruit here is
Mhm.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Do you know they put
Getting
fruit in
a lot of
alcohol and you can like have both? It's pretty great.
Look,
I like drinking. I'm just a lightweight, so I'll nurse like the same drink for like, an hour.
I'm taking you to the moon. You are going to be like, carry me home. And I'll be like,
You can also put alcohol in fruit.
yeah.
That
What?
too. Vodka watermelon. You guys have never done that?
Oh my God.
What are
Infused.
y'all doing? What
Let it
you
sit
how do
there
you
for
put vodka
days.
in a watermelon?
You
It takes time.
yeah, you cut a hole in a watermelon,
Just,
Okay.
and then you
I'm
take
following.
a big 1 liter bottle of vodka and you stick it upside down in the hole,
just let it sit there.
and then you wait for a day.
And then
Okay.
slice it up.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. You're gone. It is
Uh,
the best.
Okay.
Next option, rum pineapple.
Ooh.
Okay, how do you do that one?
Cut a hole in the pineapple.
which is good because you have to remove
Listen,
the core anyways.
basic,
So like
idea
you're
is that
already
you
it's
cut a
the
hole in
same
a fruit,
step.
Then you pour alcohol in it.
Yeah, there's no like
Then you
fruit
eat it.
loss.
And
yeah,
then, and
for
then
doing pineapple.
Science,
That's brilliant.
Science happens. Osmosis and Jones and shit.
Yeah.
And then the next thing you know, you're like, do you like pina coladas? And you're doing your whole thing and you're having a great time. You're singing a song about a guy cheating on his wife with his wife.
With his
It's beautiful.
wife who's cheating on him with
yeah.
him.
Yeah. It's a beautiful song.
That
One
song is
story of our
horrible. He's
So-
literally talking about how he tried to seek out a partner that wasn't his wife. And
Yes.
Yeah,
And his
he
wife
went
was
to the
trying to do the
personal
same,
section.
and then they ended up together,
that
meeting
song
up
sucks.
in the
If you
craziest
like
song ever
pina
made.
coladas.
I can't believe
It
that's the
was-
message of the
sounds
song where they're like, we
That
discovered
one?
we both hate each other and we're uncommunicative and now we're together. And it's like, what the hell is this song? Terrible song.
I hate that song. The other one I hate is that song that "Look What You Made Me Do," and now I'm dancing with a stranger. I'm like, nobody made you do that. You made that choice.
And
I
now
don't know why. I'm a big
stranger.
lyric person, so I get like really mad. Where I'm like, don't like, no, you're an adult that chose to make that decision.
If you're a lyrics person, then what you're telling me is that you too appreciate the fact that the song "Come Sail Away" is in fact about aliens.
Yeah.
Okay. As long as we're
Yeah.
on the same page. Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
yeah. And "Born in the USA" is a song making fun of America, but
True,
people
that's
get
correct.
all excited
That's
about
true.
it. And say,
Yeah.
"Born in the USA," and I'm like, okay, except
Same
I
with
realize he's talking about how shitty the USA is, right? Like you.
Yeah. Keep on rocking in the free world's the other one.
yeah. Same with Fortunate Son. That is also a not
Oh yeah, that's
American. But it always is
that's
played.
the biggest one. I take it back. That is the biggest.
That
one.
is the one. If you can know some dude is just like, I like the guitar riff, and he like waves his American flag as it's like bam, like this is literally you missed the whole point of this song, my man.
Yeah,
you like
they would
don't
play
know
it.
what's going on.
They would play it at Trump rallies when the dude didn't even go to Vietnam. like it's just literally, it's like the
I mean,
weird. I know it's the
technically,
weirdest
guys,
thing. It's the most
Music is art,
disassociative
and
thing I've ever.
art is up to interpretation and the subjectivity
Nah.
of the person
It is
consuming
just too on the
it,
nose.
right? Come on, they're just being cultured.
I feel like sometimes it's very on the nose. I feel like Fortunate Son
Like,
literally is like,
it's
I'm not
yeah.
rich. My parents can't get me out of war.
I can't get out of the war because I am poor. It's literally, I'm not born with a silver spoon. Like, it's literally the song.
Oh my god, yeah.
It's
I wasn't aware of the lyrics for the
Yeah.
song. It says, some folks are born silver spoon in hand. Lord, don't they help themselves? Yeah. But when the tax man comes to the door, the house look like a rummage sale.
Yeah.
It's literally about evading taxes and buying your way out of the war.
Yeah.
Song about
Yes, that's what I mean. It's literally too on the nose. Like, it's impossibly on the nose.
Yeah, it's a protest song. It literally is like
Yeah.
most great songs that are like, everyone's just like, yeah, America, are a protest song about something America is doing wrong. But they're
Yeah,
like, it says America in it, and so it must mean it's good. It's like, oh my god.
Which is exactly, like, it's exactly the point of the song, right?
Yeah.
Is that we wash it over with a happy chorus and we forget about it. I mean, what's his name? What's his name?
Norland?
Well, that's a different. We can talk about old folk communist songs and socialism in the 20s. We can talk about that. But I'm thinking of what's the rapper? It just came out. Just came out 2 years ago.
This is America.
This is America. I cannot remember his name.
Oh yeah.
Childish Gambino.
Childish Gambino. Yeah, it's the same concept, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like washing away atrocities with like good dance and like pop and chorus. Same thing.
I mean, that was pretty on the nose as a criticism, though. I don't feel like.
Yeah,
Well, but
that was
the
a
song
big
isn't. The
deal.
music
I
video
don't think
was.
is Fortunate Son not also very on the nose.
I think actually
Literally.
I can understand why. It doesn't make sense with the support of Trump, but that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
But I get why people like that song because it's saying like, I'm not privileged. It doesn't matter if they support Republicans or not. That's like the separate thing. This is a song about being prideful, about not being privileged, and you are the ones that have to go to war, and you're the ones protecting this country, so you deserve respect.
We're the real Americans. We're the heartland, is what they say, right? When they
And
say
then, like,
heartland, they mean a particular type of person.
Of course, Trump is like the one rich man in the world who's on their side, so that's how that connects. But I can see how people think that that's their anthem or take it as their anthem and then just cherry pick like whether they want to support wars.
I will
in
never
countries or not.
understand how you can support a person who has not fought in a war who wants to go to war. Like it, I'll never understand it. And
Such a fundamental lack of respect, or lack of understanding of like I hate that entire concept of like thinking you're above something. I really hate that. It really makes me like angry. And I got into like arguments with IRL friends over vaccinations because it was like, oh, well, I would just like to wait to see like if there's any side effects long term. And I was like, okay, so it's okay for the rest of us to just fucking get it and fucking die so you can be safe. Like, you're a cunt. I literally said that to somebody I know IRL. And I was talking about it on stream, people were like, you said to somebody you know IRL? I was like, yeah. Because apparently my life isn't as valuable as hers, right? Like, her life is more valuable. The rest of us should worry about this. And if there's birth defects or something that happens, that's on us. But like, she's too special. She's somehow like coming from like Eastern philosophy, we're all worthless. That's we're
speak
all
for yourself.
worthless. We're all space dust. Like, no one is important. We're all gonna be reborn, and none of it matters. And so the idea that one person can hold themselves like, oh, my life matters, and like nobody else's does, like, it just really like at a spiritual level disgusts me. And I know that's like really
I'm
deep,
not Chris
but
for
I
the
just,
mill.
like, it really grosses me out where it's like, oh, you think you're so fucking special, like you're not. So that the same deal, like the idea of like, I wouldn't go to war, but these other people should. It's like, no, if you think so, you should go with them.
I read the saddest article this morning about
hierarchies are powerful.
A nurse in Alabama who is dealing with the fact that like all these unvaccinated people are getting sick and they're in the ICU and they're all dying, and she's like, every single one, as they're about to be put like under into like incubated, are like, can I just have the vaccine now? And they're like, that's not how, I'm sorry, like, that's not how it works. And then she's like, and most of them die. And I'm like, that's so messed up. Like, at the last minute, they're like, I guess I'll try it. It's like, what? Oh, it's so frustrating.
Moral of the story.
If you think the vaccine is going to kill you, then you would wait until you're certainly going to die to take a chance on it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Look, I don't know. I think it's really suspicious that COVID only targets people who aren't vaccinated. That seems conspiratorial.
It's definitely the government targeting people who are dissenting by not taking the vaccine.
Yeah,
anyway,
it seems pretty conspiratorial.
Everybody who's watching, please take the vaccine. If you
please.
are medically able,
yes,
definitely get it.
Talk to your
We-
doctor. That's the easiest way.
we
Like,
all
how simple is
together.
that?
Yeah, I mean, it's okay to be skeptical of things. Do your research after you're skeptical instead of continuing to be an ignorant piece of shit. Like, because people are like, oh, why do you get mad at people that question things? Because you never follow up that questioning with any type of research. That's why I get annoyed with you, you know? Like, follow that shit up. If you
True.
have concerns or you have queries, go out there. The science is fucking out there. Find a reputable source. Go talk to a medical professional and get the facts straight. But don't sit there and say, oh, well, I'm just, cautious about this type of stuff, and then continue to just side-eye everything, because that's just idiot mentality.
Yep.
I'm still Britt Wiseman. Why, Jesse? No.
Look, I had to read the Weber. I had to read the Weber
You need to
today.
change the graphics. That's not my name anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, Louise, cheese and crackers.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
I was gonna wait until the end of the show to say,
Yeah.
are you still Brett Wiseman?
I'm not Britt Wiseman anymore.
That was gonna be the whole goof. That was gonna be the whole goof, Britt.
You ruined it.
We were gonna be like, are you still Britt Wiseman? And then
Sorry, I ruined your announcement of my new last name. I'm terribly sorry.
Where's your window? Where's your boop gone. All right, welcome back to the podcast.
More moment into content about me, please.
No, I
Very
fully
normal.
respect that. Listen, as a producer, I respect recycling anything you can from anybody to make your own shit for yourself.
I was trying to
meant
cover
it when
up
I said I
my
was sorry.
failures. I was trying to cover my failures. Okay, I didn't change your name. I had you switched with Eric.
I didn't.
A lot of
expect
shit
you
happened.
to.
Okay.
Fine. People know who I am. It'll get changed when it's changed, but it is officially legal. There is
That
no
is so
Britt Wiseman
cool.
anymore.
That is so awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited. I love it. I love it.
Do you feel like sharing with the class, Britt?
Yeah, it's Britt Posen. My name is Britt Posen now.
And why?
Why? Because Sean and I wanted to have a last name together.
Yeah.
We didn't want to use our names that we had, so we decided to choose a new one. So Posen is letters from both of our last names, and we wanted to choose one that started with a P, so it was kind of close to plot. And then Posen itself is a surname that originates from very nearby, like the same region of Eastern Europe that my ancestors migrated from.
Yeah.
So
That's
culturally,
awesome.
it makes sense for me as well, and I get to like kind of hang on to that Jewish heritage that I have. So it's
That's
perfect.
fantastic. I love it.
Yeah.
I love all of that.
I started getting mail with it on there. I'm like, oh my God,
So
it's real. Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
That's
Once Verizon starts sending you shit to join them, that's when you know it's real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what happened last week on the Sunfall Cycle, everybody?
A lot happened
I
last
haven't heard
week.
a silence that long on this show. I don't know.
So
what do you say to happiness?
I'll do the recap if you want to.
Yes, please, Eric.
Yeah.
So we did a pre-show about dillying. A lot of dilly.
Dilly.
Yeah.
Oh.
Following of which, we opened in the home of the crone, curing Melissa. We had a lot of questions about Melissa, and then we had a little bit of a scene inside Sarek's brain about dresses and fruit prices. And we were learning more about the timeline of the Sunfall Cycle, that something called the Time Dome is what we're referring to it. And we learned that Glowick is using Melkart, or Melkart's using Glowick or something. Like there's a not a happy relationship between the something manipulative going on. We made a plan to go to the library to go to the second encampment first, and then go to the library. We decided to not go to the second encampment and decided to take the what's it called? The moon door, the mine doors. What are they called?
The elevator.
The Darkling Mirrors is what I'm thinking of. No, the Darkling Mirror into the
mine
ossuary, which then Aya did some like dope ass shit to get us through the ossuary, avoiding a fight, which then took us to the small elevator behind a wall, which Britt found for us a while ago. We went up the elevator, and then we got to some sort of constellation pattern in the wall with a bunch of jewels with the 12 different constellations.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Melkart's constellations is
I
what it was.
believe it was Sarek who went out and investigated first.
That's true. He did do a lot of work.
Indeed. And then after a little while of his investigations, the rest of the party joined him to learn from his great knowledge of what had happened out here. And as Aya, as you leave through the door of this elevator, this like sliding steel panel just sort of slides back in place. There's like a system of counterweights that pulls it shut, and it clicks. And then all of a sudden, like a few silver lines get inscribed on the surface of the door. And they look like the same kind of silver lines that are inscribed on the door on the outer ring of the hallway that you're in, sort of on the behind side. Let's see.
Jesse, don't do that.
Yes, the symbol that gets inscribed is an hourglass.
So to be specific, last time, there were a bunch of symbols around the outside. They all corresponded with things like the fish and the crow man and the King Kong. And then...
Those are definitely 3 of them.
Yeah, and then by touching one, it activates one?
Yeah,
or it
so
like lit up? Is that
I think that you had touched one at the end of last episode, and the stars in it glowed. Like they lit up and began glowing.
Right, but like...
Can you tell us which one we touched? Or is that on us to remember?
Was that the hourglass?
Hourglass isn't one of them.
So let me just explain this a little bit more. There's this door sort of around the hallway, 180 degrees. Very clearly, like it's like inscribed in the wall as if from the door to Moria from Lord of the Rings. You know, there's silver wiring sort of inscribed. You can see it. It's glowing. And then all around the wall, you know, at 12 different locations, you know, 3 per quarter, there are these 12 constellations with silver lines connecting like small gemstones set in the wall. The constellations are the lamb, the axe, the serpent, the plow, the arm, the drake, the lion, the great fish, the moon, the sun, the bow, and the crown. And I think that there's a handout.
It is on the screen right now.
Amazing. I don't think it's labeled, but...
I have a labeled one. I have a labeled one in our Discord, if you want it.
Amazing. But yeah, you recognize all these symbols. I think Jesse knows them all on sight, and those of you who've spent enough time, you know, camping or bivouacking in the wilderness have learned to navigate by at least a few of these. The Great Lion being in the north, for example.
Great fish.
Sorry, my apologies. The Great Fish versus the Lion.
Spelled Phish.
That's the only one I can recognize.
The only one you recognize is the Great Fish.
Yeah.
This one that looks like a shield is a sun, apparently. This is a plow. This thing that looks like a snake is a plow, but this is the serpent. You know, stars.
Stars. And what I was just describing was the sliding door of the elevator closed behind Aya as she left, the last person to leave the elevator. And then
and that would be this right here?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. And then this right here is the door out.
Yes.
And these are stairs going up, and these are stairs going down, and these are stairs going up.
I think the stairs going up are on the top, and the stairs going down are on the bottom.
Okay.
Yep. Maybe I can even draw like a little, oh man, we're going to like just blip, blip, blip.
Oh, well, the arrow signs help.
There you go. Yes. Yes, the door that I just left from gets a silvery lined hourglass inscribed on it. And here you are in this circular hall. At the top of the stairs leading up, there's a wall of fog. The stairs leading down have no similar barrier.
Looks like there's fog up these stairs. You know what that means?
Is it better to go down then?
Wait, there's fog up the stairs?
Yes.
A wall of fog.
Yeah.
And the door wouldn't open because we can't figure out the constellation puzzle, right?
Correct.
I mean, you haven't tried very hard, but that's.
I was gonna say we haven't really tried. So I touched one and it lit up.
Yes. Tell me which one you touched, Aya.
I think it was just that first one when you come out of the elevator.
Sure.
With the lamb.
Let's see. Yeah, I think it is actually the lamb. Is the one that you touched. Just immediately out of the elevator, you touch it. The stars begin glowing. The silvery lines connecting them start glowing a little brighter.
I touched the one next to it. Sometimes the simplest solution.
Are you going clockwise or anti-clockwise? Are you moving to the left or to the right?
When I'm facing the wall outside the elevator, to the right, so clockwise.
If you're moving to the right, you're moving anti-clockwise. Oh no, shit! I'm wrong.
No.
I was like, what?
Well.
Oh
Is
shit!
that-
I've been doing clocks wrong my whole life.
Is that how clocks work in Europe, Stephen? Is that a European clock you're looking
Yeah.
at?
I'm thinking in Celsius. Sorry. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
Steven
You drive on the opposite side of the road. Clocks go the other way.
Steven sits at the
They
end
don't
of
drive on the
time.
other side, Eric. They just drive backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See the past, the present, and the future all at once.
It's like a tenet, basically.
Yeah.
So yeah, you touch the axe and the symbols, the lines light up and the gemstones light up, and the two of them are glowing quite brightly now. I think the wall of fog from the stairs gives like a nice diffuse white light on the sort of upper half of this circle, but the bottom half of it is quite dark. And those of you with dark vision are able to see pretty well. But for bronze, the southern half of the circle gets quite dark. But these lit constellations actually do provide quite a good source of light.
Second one doesn't light up.
No, it does.
It does.
Yes, both of them. So the lamb and the axe are both lit now.
So I keep going.
Great, awesome. You continue on around the circle to the right, clockwise,
Okay.
since we're in the North American context. You touch the serpent and it lights up.
Mm-hmm.
And then after a moment, they flash and then all go dark.
God damn it! I knew this was coming.
Do they make like a womp womp
Okay.
sound? Is there some sort of
They
like
go.
womp
They
womp?
go. Are they? Symbolically red for a second, showing
Yeah.
that the combination is wrong.
While they mess with this, can I sneak down the stairs?
Yeah.
Like
Look,
just
if
give
I
it
was
like I want to like snooch down the stairs and see if there's something important down there. Maybe a clue.
if I was an arcane engineer, maybe I probably set the default passcode, to like lamb. And maybe Melkart just never bothered fixing it. So like, what if we touch the same one 3 times?
Lamb.
We're into
So,
our Wi-Fi.
Sarek, are you sneaking?
It's also my
what?
luggage password. Lamb.
I want to sneak. Yeah, I want to like oopty my way down the stairs.
Cool. Give me a stealth roll. Let's see how likely or unlikely you are to be detected by whatever might be able to detect you.
Nothing can detect me. Stealth roll. Ooh,
Yeah,
son!
Sarek just like turns sideways and goes invisible.
Batman becomes 2D.
Yeah. You see the dust in the floor just start depressing in the shape of like elf footprints. Cool. Sarek, you head downstairs and the room below is like a large, spacious. The stairs. So like at first for a little ways, you're descending through like a narrow stone stairway with like walls of stone on each side of you. And then it turns into wood and it continues down with wooden railings on both sides into a very large room down below. It's a huge chamber, the same size as the entire floor above. So you can tell that like you're looking now, 40 feet out to the outer wall of this tower. Whereas before you were restricted to a small interior space inside the center of the tower, as we're all able to see on the map. And like this room is just cluttered with just tons of basically junk, just like storage junk. So there's like kegs of like salted pork and like, you know, beer, and there's like a whole huge, there's probably like 200 chairs all stacked against the wall that must have been brought out for special occasions when necessary, stuff like this. And let me see. How can I look at this without showing it to you? I think I can. But what? Undo. There we go. Can you see that?
This bottom bit?
Yeah. You come down into this room. And over here, there is like a solid but plain wooden door.
I mean, obviously, Sark will investigate.
Cool. Meanwhile, up above, could you tell me who is touching the lamb 3 times?
Me.
It's Kairos.
I'll do it.
And where are the other 2 of you?
I feel like
On
I would
the
be looking
other side of the room.
Yeah.
Lamb.
to see if the door opens.
Got it.
I'm probably standing in the middle of the room
Look.
looking at all the constellations and trying to like
All right.
figure out what they mean.
We may not know what the code is, but with perhaps an arcane lore test, we can know who designed this puzzle, and we know that we can reset the puzzle by the factory default settings, and then just go through that way.
I mean, Steven, do I like know any of these?
You know, like when you lost your keys.
This is like
Hang
a
on,
plot
I'm
of Fast and the
right
Furious.
We just need Melkart's birthday and social security number. We're good.
The words of the symbols around the edge.
What was the name of your first pet? Blood Raven. Unlock.
Serpent, plow, arm.
You're also just doing like metal album name generator.
Lion, great fish, moon.
Oh, lamb's over there then.
Bow,
Boop, boop.
crown. Yeah. This is a reasonable approximation of where each of these symbols is located. So, Kairos, you touch lamb, and it turns on. You touch it a second time, and it turns off. You touch it a third time, and it turns on again. There are no fireballs.
Sorry, Chad. Well, whatever this room is trying to tell us, seems like you can only hit one of these constellations one time. Hit it again to turn it off.
Should we turn them all on?
I thought there's only time for 3 of them to turn on. Or is that...
Oh, is that what it was? Sorry, I missed that.
No, before. Well, I don't know. Was that just an... Do we know the answer to that question, Steven?
All you
Am
know
I-
is that
am I-
you
okay.
turned one on, and then you turned another one on, and then you turned another one on. And then they all flashed with a red, and you went, ram, ram, and then they all turned.
And Car just
Why
runs
don't we
around
each
the
take
room
4?
with their
No,
hand
I
is
mean-
on the wall. It's go, wow!
I told you guys to take. Yeah, I mean, if I can.
It's like hitting all the elevator buttons. It's like hitting all the elevator buttons.
Ew.
What does Emma mean on the elevator?
Those cherries are so good. Goddamn.
Right? Wait.
Hmm?
Wait. Maybe it's a word puzzle.
Can you explain more? What do you mean by that?
Maybe it is.
You can spell like Melkart. The L and the A lit up, but the P didn't.
Melkart's password is Melkart?
You never know. Okay, I'm gonna hit the lamb, the axe, the arm, the lion, the moon.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm gonna hit the lamb, the axe, the arm, the lion, and the moon.
The lamb, the axe, the arm, the lion, and the moon.
Your account has been locked for your protection.
LAALM.
Listen, it made sense.
All right, you hit the lamb, it turns on. You hit the axe, it turns on. You hit the arm. You hear it flashes a little bit red, and you hear a bang, 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 and then all three of them turn off. And then you go touch the lion, and the lion turns on, and you touch the moon, and the moon turns on. And now the status is that all of them are dark except for the moon and the lion.
Oh.
So it's a 3-key passcode then.
Melkart's Tower is where, again? That's at the top of... Are we in the cathedral?
So, like, I think all you know is how you reached the location that you're at, which is you were in the catacombs below the palace, like in the bedrock below, and you like climbed your way over to where there was an elevator that had come down from the cathedral floors up above, like the basement layer of the palace. You went down a long, like 5-minute passageway that had some twists and turns, and then you found an elevator that took you like an 8-minute journey upwards, and then it let you out in this room.
Right.
So in the tomb,
as well.
There was a harvest god, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There was that had a cornucopia with them.
Yeah, it's
there
the
was
three
a
kings.
god that had an axe with them, I think.
Yeah, the Conqueror, the Giver, and the Navigator, I think, was
Navigator. Okay.
Maybe I'm wrong.
So what if it's great fish, plow, and axe?
Give it a shot. Press those buttons.
You touch the great fish, and all three symbols flash and then go dark. And then you go, oh shit, we should have reset the puzzle first. You touch the fish, the plow, and then the axe. They all three light up. They flash red. You hear and then they all go dark.
Damn, I thought we were so smart.
Maybe the Conqueror is the crown. Well, or maybe the Navigator's not a fish. That could very well be the thing.
I think I'm making up Navigator. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't exactly remember. I thought it was like a ship in a bottle.
There's like
Couldn't Navigator easily be like the sun or the moon, like people travel by? Celestial beat like.
Meanwhile, as Kairos says, I think you made up the Navigator. Sarek reaches the sturdy wooden door. I think as you're down here, like it's quiet, you can like faintly hear Kairos' voice echoing from upstairs. It's a little muffled coming out of his helmet. And you can also hear through this doorway the sound of wind, sort of whistling, howling, rustling.
Sounds like an old-timey radio.
Yeah. It's just in. Our heroes stand stymied at the top of the tower.
Watch out, Kaiser. Yeah.
The king has split the atom.
Sun, no more. News at 11.
Invasion, not from Mars, but from the very sun itself. What do you do, Sarah?
And there is nothing can I investigate this? Like, can I do a? I'm sure I have something fun to roll here, like something about the room really quick, just to make sure there's nothing in here worth my time. Maybe an eye for detail to see if there's to make an intelligence check to see if there's anything in here to decipher, like a clue.
Yeah, absolutely. Give me an eye for details roll.
All right, investigation. Boop.
You scan around the room. Let me think what I can do here. Okay, you definitely see something. I think like you see like footprints sort of like going through the room in the dust, and you find a set of footprints that are much more recent. Like the layer of dust covering the floor where the feet have stepped is much thinner. And like you follow the footprints around and like winding your way through like stacks of bookshelves and like huge leather-bound tomes that are all completely empty. Like you open one up and it's just like an empty book that hasn't been used for any ledgers yet. Mm-hmm. And back like in some little like hidden nook of the storage room, there's like a spot that someone set up. And so like there's like a little like rocking chair and like a crate overturned so that it's like a table, and there's like an open bottle of wine on it, and you take a whiff and it's gone to vinegar. So this has been here for a very long time. This isn't like someone's going to come back soon looking for their wine. I think you find like on the top of the overturned crate next to the wine, there's something written, and it says Gloic : 3 unusual animals.
Okay.
Or I think it says Gloic: animals, an unlikely trio.
All right. So the Sarek is going to like look at this and remember upstairs and think like, oh boy. And I am going to stroll back upstairs and like cockily to the point of just swagger, like stroll by my compatriots as they are attempting to like pound out a code, and just be like, tut tut tut, and walk up to them. And here's the thing, there are 6 to choose from, so hilariously this is either going to be another Sark moment or I'm about to be a badass. We'll find out right now. Sark is going to pick the great fish. Here's the thing. This is ass. So we could go biblical and we could do serpent, lion, lamb, right? But I feel like that's not what was that note. So I'm going to choose great fish, drake, and where's the other one? Great fish, drake, and well, shit. And lamb.
Okay, you touch great fish, it lights up. You touch drake, it lights up. What does Sarek look like as he goes to touch
he
lamb?
turns to the group and is like,
that's a picture.
Turns to the group and just the smuggest, grossest Sarek face, and just like slaps his hand on the last one.
Smack. You slap your hand on the last one. You're not even looking at it. You just see the wall that you're facing flash red briefly, and then you hear bang, 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 and they all go dark.
Well,
Sarek.
so
wait,
like I was saying,
Sarek.
That's not the code. Anyway,
Sarek.
yes, Kairos.
We're solving this problem all wrong. You have an eye for detail. Look at all of the runes here on the wall. Which ones have the most touch marks?
Well, I don't know. How long have you been here? Anyway, yes, I choose to do
like
that as well.
cheating. I feel like we've got to figure out the.
No, why? Cheating! We're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Anyway, Kairos, what I was going to tell you all after my demonstration to prove how ridiculous slapping
Which ones are-
random things is, below I discovered a clue that said 3 unlikely animals. So I imagined 3 animals that would hang out together, and so I figured I'd show you. It'd be ridiculous to have a drake, a great fish, and a lion stay together. So perhaps, maybe it's the serpent, lamb, and the lion, or
The
some
thing
other.
is, we could look at which runes have the most wear, but that would kind of make me feel like Melkart outsmarted me, and I've got to out-warlock this warlock.
I think serpent might be one of them, because wasn't the city of Ire like founded by somebody like a serpent from the ocean or whatever? Wasn't that a thing?
So I found the 3 gods that were.
Wasn't that a thing?
If we're going on that, this is a 3 god problem. Then it's Azidahaka, Sa'alun, and Koranis, right? Azidahaka was the conqueror, who's known for an item that projected their longevity and conquerousness. Sa'alun was known for their prosperous bounties, and then they yeeted themselves into the ocean away. And then Koranis cured a great plague in a city, and then when they died, their body disappeared.
So what you're saying is,
if we think that's related to this puzzle, because there's 3 and 3, I don't know where we're going with it, but I don't have a solid answer for all of them. Azidahaka to me sounds like axe, right? Because it's an item that helped him conquer.
but
so it's
I
probably.
just found a clue. Why are you talking about axes?
Well, then maybe we're going down the wrong line of inquiry
You
about the gods thing.
100% are. Did you not see my demonstration to prove how wrong you all are? Please. Sark goes over and punches lion, serpent, lamb.
Touch lion, it lights up. You touch serpent, it lights up. You touch lamb, it flashes red.
See, this is what happens when you just randomly press things, Kairos. Jeez.
I feel like you're not hearing what Aya said, Sark. Randomly pressing things isn't going to out-warlock somebody.
That's what I've been demonstrating.
Oh, Sark, you're having one of those moments. Okay.
I'm trying to help you.
Have fun, buddy.
The drake is Velzirathoth, and the serpent is Azidahaka. Those would be 2 animals not likely to hang out with each other.
So who's the third animal?
Who the lamb or the fish or the lion is. Unless the lion is... I don't know why. This is out of character. But for some reason, the king man to me reminds me of a lion. Maybe it's because he was described as a ripped Jason Momoa type of man. But to me, he makes me think of a lion. That's out of character, but I don't think we have anything to link that to a lion.
Is this Crest? Is Astaphon's crest Leonal? What's the term for Earth sign is bear? What is lion? Leonal? I don't.
Lionel?
Leonine.
Lionel.
Lionel. Leonine.
Feline? I don't know.
Kairos, give me a history roll to see if you can recall the crest of King Astaphon.
I will make my recognize test. The crest of King Astaphon is.
What?
I have no idea.
Is this a group check? Are you all discussing?
I rolled 3.
Yeah.
Astaphon might be. Please, the rest of you roll history to try to remember the crest of King Astaphon.
I only know that his favorite drink was mezcal.
Naturally.
History.
Histoire.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, we get the 16 carries the day.
Not a
Yes.
22?
We always go with the second. I wish we had the 22.
Yeah, the crest of King Astaphon is like a mighty tower stretching to the sky
Cat's
with a
making me
serpent
want
coiled around it.
These freaking analogies. Chat's making me want donuts. These
Guys, what if the fish is the whale, the space whale?
If that space whale plays a role in this, I will lose my mind.
Why wouldn't he? We loved him. He was very helpful and important.
He's great. I'm gonna make him my new patron.
Is it the fish? Maybe it's the fish, the serpent, and the lion. None of those people would hang out. Steven, I pressed those.
You touch the fish, the serpent, the lion. They flash red. They turn off.
Okay, great.
God, it's gotta be the serpent and the drake. I feel that because it's like Ozzy Dahaka and Velzirathoth.
Maybe those three?
Third, that I have no clue if it's the lion, the lamb, or the fish. All right. I'm gonna go serpent, drake, and lamb.
Okay. You touch the serpent. Lights up.
Uh-huh.
You touch the drake.
Uh-huh.
It lights up.
Uh-huh.
You touch the lamb.
Uh-huh.
It flashes red.
God damn it.
But it keeps glowing. And you hear a grinding sound.
What?
Yay!
It's not the door that's immediately behind you, not the door to the elevator, but it is
Like a
around the
grinding
other
sound?
side.
Wait. What?
Wait. What
Wait,
door
what was-
opened?
It's
This
not
one.
the door to the elevator, but it's
Mhm.
it's the door to the outer ring.
Outer ring.
Donut.
What was the combo?
This
It was
the,
serpent, drake, and lamb.
the serpent, the drake, and the lamb.
And as I press the last one, I'm like, who is the lamb? This is like upsetting to Aya, even though she solved it. She's like, it's gotta be Velzirathoth, Ozzy Dahaka. Who's the lamb? Saloon, she does have big fluffy hair. Lambs are big and fluffy.
Eminem.
What?
I've
And
never
it's
been.
Serpent's,
I've
the
never been
serpent's
there.
notorious B.I.G. Drake is Drake, and then Lamb is Eminem.
What? At that,
I-
you hear.
No, the serpent would be Eminem because Venom.
True.
Me and Jesse did that at the same time.
I mean, is it just like a pet, like it's blood of the lamb? So he's like, yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, it's at that time.
Because
that
isn't
you
blood of the
hear-
lamb like Melkart's buddy?
Yeah, it's the name of the bird.
Yeah.
So it's probably like important thing, pet name.
People do put their pet names in their password. That is a very common password. Is a
I
pet
mean,
name.
Stephen might have written a whole backstory for this, but I'm choosing
we
to
know,
believe it's a
this is
pet
like-
name.
Maiden name, where they went to high school, and their
First
name.
pet.
Oh, I hate this. If that's accurate, I'm gonna burn this city to the ground. I can't wait till my people burn this city to the ground.
You don't know.
Oh my
Maybe
God.
that is. That could be it.
I
Went to
absolutely,
Serpent Junior High.
I absolutely believe Steven was like, I gotta come
Go
up with a password.
Snakes!
Yeah, he's like, I
Lived
was a
on
Drake.
Drake Street.
Yeah, their first car was a Drake.
yeah, their
You
first
know,
mount
their
was a
first car was
Drake.
Drake.
Yeah,
Name
they,
of their firstborn child is.
the Ire Serpents, and then Blood of the Lamb. Yeah, it all
Yeah.
checks out.
No, it's perfect.
It all checks out.
You hear the shrieking of metal on metal, and then you all feel a huge stomp shake the ground.
What the?
Oh, cool.
What?
What is that?
Very
What?
normal.
What's this mess?
Would all of you please roll for initiative?
That's what normally happens in a tower. It's very, very typical tower.
Not like this, Stephen.
No, like this.
Not like this.
Shing. Oh boy. Have we fought one of these before?
Oh no, 9.
That thing's sick.
Oh
Is this a
yeah,
golem?
Brit fucked that up with heat metal.
No, hey, personally, can we not use the term golem and just use construct?
Yeah.
What?
Thanks.
It's an iron construct.
Yeah.
What is this thing? I can't. I
I
want to
think we
get
fought
closer
one
and look
before.
at it.
I think we fought one. I think Britt fucked it up with heat metal in the basement.
I'm getting
Who's
close.
this guy?
I'm
Yeah,
zooming
what?
in. This guy. Are you?
Enhance.
Did this come with? Did this come
Looks like
with
it's-
something in Roll20? This looks
Yeah.
like it is from a video game.
This thing looks like it's straight out of Fallout 2.
Yeah, it does. It does not look like it's like a normal asset in Roll20.
I love it.
I love this thing. This thing's great.
Amazing.
It's from the art pack that I bought. Let me see. Hang on. Maybe
I love
can-
this thing. This is great.
I'll melt his
There's an artist on the Roll20 marketplace whose name is Arknight, ARCKNIGHT, who's done a ton of tokens, and this is one of Arknight's tokens. I use all of the tokens that I use for the Sunfall Cycle are actually Arknight tokens. So
Fantastic.
if you wanted to run your
Fantastic.
game with tokens of the same style, you absolutely could, and it's like $5 for like 20 tokens or something like that.
Oh shit, that's
So
amazing.
it's super reasonable if you like the style. It's way more than 20. This is like 40 tokens.
I love the way that thing looks.
Let's sort that and then roll some initiative for the Iron Defender.
He's got a derpy name though.
What do you do? The Iron Defender is a really
I am the Iron
name,
Defender.
guys. He
Watch
stomps
out!
he
I
says,
shall defeat
"I am
you,
the
evil.
Iron Defender.
No.
You are about to be defensed.
No, this guy's stupid.
Do you have any?
Don't resist.
I have to remove them.
We're about to heat him up and kill him instantly. Get him, get him, Britt.
All right, Kairos and Ankara, the two of you get to act first. I'm going to start with Kairos. What do you do?
Bless.
Cool.
Clap my hands together. Whoa. The three of you are getting a nice little holy aura, which gives you a D4 to attacks and saving throws.
We'll do the bless symbol, bless. Ankara, bless. Sorry,
Get the bacon. Get the bacon symbol.
The bacon symbol. Ankara, what do you do?
Yeah, because he's wearing what he looks like he's wearing, right? Just like he has a whole.
Yep, he
little
looks like
aura.
that.
Yeah. Let's just let's toast him up. Put him in the
Sweet.
toaster oven.
Sweet.
Big rolls, big money, no whammies, no whammies, big bucks, big bucks.
Let's see. You see it within range. Any creature in physical contact takes 2d8 fire damage. Until the spell ends, I can use a bonus action on each subsequent turn to cause the damage again. If the creature is holding or wearing the object and takes the damage from it, the creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or drop the object if it can. If it doesn't drop it, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of your next turn.
Dang.
What was it? You did a pose. You superhero pose.
No, that's like the microwave noise.
Oh, like when Magneto's people is like whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, Professor X. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Oh, put him in the microwave. Oh, beep beep beep. He's cooking.
He's like tinfoil. You've
It's
really.
like a little hot pocket. It's a
Oh
little hot
no.
pocket.
Heat metal.
Iron Defender's greatest weakness.
All right,
Himself.
Cast heat metal, and it takes 2d8 damage, and then as a bonus action, you can make it take more damage.
Mhm.
It can't drop the object. It has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of your next turn.
Ugh.
What?
Bruh.
Wow.
Oh, bruh.
Whatever. The real advantage here is
Bruh.
that the disadvantage on attack rolls is occurring.
All right, well, you deal 2 damage to it. Great. And then it is Sark's turn. Sark, what do you do?
Well, I'm gonna stay where I'm at, and I think I'm around the corner, so I've got like good position. Yeah, I'm gonna fire on this dude with the awesome.
Cool.
I'm actually before I fire, I'm going to use the awesome, insightful fighting,
Cool.
and let me see, and my gloves give me advantage on attack rolls, right?
Let's take a look. think
I
we
know
got-
that if it's surprised, it counts as a hit, a crit, but that's if it's surprised. But
Bastion's Gloves, you have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn in the combat yet. So yeah, you currently have advantage.
Excellent. Great. So I will do my insightful fighting.
It counters with charisma. It rolls a -3. Wow, you
Advantage,
got
baby.
you have +6 and you rolled an 8. You feel like you understand how this creature is put together.
Great.
Now that it is glowing red hot.
I'm gonna try and shoot
It's
a
like
wood.
giant Zaku.
I'm gonna try and shoot my wood arrow into the molten thing. I'm sure this will be fine.
Awesome.
It
Shoot him in the
is
face.
You hit.
perfectly
Go ahead,
fine.
roll your damage.
And then, oh my god, baby! Mwah!
This guy into those things, but not those things. All right, cool. So it takes 31 damage.
Nice.
Your arrow incinerates
Sick.
after it takes 31 damage. Let's see. How fast does this thing move? 30 feet, huh? Okay.
Come get some.
Just for the record here, each square that we are looking at is 10 feet. So let me see if I can do this. What if I do that? Yep. Save. Oh, amazing. Super cool. Now we've got 5-foot squares. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. That's where the Iron Defender moves, and I think that's the end of its.
Got him right where we want him.
Take a swing, you big idiot. Can't even hit me. I dare you.
Yeah, cool. Okay, awesome. Aya, it's your turn.
I am trying to remember what I did to it last time, but I'm gonna probably send it away from Sarek.
You're gonna knock it back?
Do you not want that?
No, by all means, go nuts. I'm thrilled about that.
Okay, I was gonna say because it's gonna slap you, isn't
No,
it?
I'm like, thank you. I was.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I got you. I want to see if I can do this in one turn. I don't think I can. Let's see. Each creature in that area, strength saving throw and failed save, a target takes 2d6 necrotic damage, can't take reactions until its next turn. On a successful save, the creature takes half damage but suffers no effect. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
But that's from me. Okay, never mind. Okay, so I'm just going to hit it with 2 Eldritch Blasts. Keep it simple.
Cool. Roll them up. 10
Wait.
and 27, eh? That 27 hits.
Okay, I was going to say that one probably doesn't hit.
No. But you've got Bless. It won't help you. 14 force damage, and you push it back 10 feet, right?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
5, 10, minus 14. Very nice.
Wait, is it able to? Real quick,
Slow
is it?
now,
Is
right?
it? Sorry.
Aya, you slow on Eldritch
Yes,
Blast.
its movement speed is reduced to 10 feet.
There you go. Cool.
Lance of Lethargy.
Kairos, your turn.
All right. Quick question: is there any like movement problems about the stairs being in the way that are going down?
No, there's iconography here, but actually the stairs are easy to navigate around. They're quite
Gotcha,
narrow.
okay.
They're off to one side.
Yeah, they're off to the side. There's a rail. It's all OSHA compliant.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay. It has disadvantage, so I feel confident. I can run up to it and smack it in its dumb face
Super
with a
cool.
spear. All right. Spear attack going once. Show me 20. That's
18
okay.
hits.
Show me 20. That's the wrong kind of 20.
Oh.
You got what you asked for, but
It's true. All right, monkey's paw. All right. So that's a total of 17 piercing and 7 cold, and that is magic damage. Or sorry, it's a magic weapon.
Minus
Resistance.
24. Not bad at all. And Kara, we're back
Yeah.
to you.
Shoot.
Keep
Your
it up.
weapon
Melt.
misses, bouncing off of the molten armor, and then your
That's
arrow
fine.
bursting into flames. But you've still got that bonus.
Oh
action.
my god. Do you guys think I'll get 2 3s next time?
Yes,
Yeah.
I do. In fact, I will be disappointed if you do not.
This is a nightmare.
Does your
Sorry.
real quick? Does your short bow matter, but the bless or no?
It actually does. No, it doesn't. Sorry.
Okay.
Too far.
All
I'll
right.
hold it off. Take you down. Sorry. Go for the face.
Yeah, I'm gonna go like oopty back here to
Oopty
here.
and Snooch. These are 2 words that I will never not take psychic damage from.
I got more if you want them.
I
I got
want
a oopsie over there. Can you scooch out of the way?
Yeah, and if you pick up something, you snooch it. You gotta snooch that thing over there.
Snooch?
Yeah,
Mm.
you gotta snooch that.
Oopty and
Let me just
Snooch.
scooch over here and snooch this stuff.
Yeah, let me scooch the snooch, and then we'll oopty on out. Trust me. I
Sounds
got
like a
plenty.
country, like a western dancing song.
Yeah.
Do the oopty snooch.
Was it they have like the
everybody,
boot?
do the
What is it called? Like the
oopty
boot scooting? Do they have like boot scooting?
Boot scooting buddies.
Yeah.
Boot scooting
Yeah.
buddies.
Buddy, do the oopty snooch.
Yeah.
The oopty snooch. Yeah.
It's a line dance.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm into
You're
it now.
welcome.
Right.
I take back what I said earlier. I'm into it now.
Thank you.
Scoot. Snootin' oopties. Is that what- Snooching?
That's
Scratch your darling.
Snooching.
That sounds like a slur.
Then bend over and give
You
her a
scooch
snooch.
snootin' oopty.
It's like impossible to say.
Wow.
What are we doing? Sark, save us from
Sorry.
What's happening?
attack.
Help.
I'm just saying. I won you all over, and that is how I get every date I've ever been on. It takes a minute, but like in the end, I win everyone over. It's just a matter of time. It's at first they're like repulsed, and then it's like, you know what? I like this guy's snooch. I like the snooch on this guy's oopty. I like the snooch on this guy's oopty.
Snooch of your
I like
oopties.
the snooch of your oop.
I hate that.
This guy.
I like the snooch of his oopty.
Why does that sound disgusting?
I will shoot my arrow.
Please do, sir.
Ooh.
You hit.
Ooh. Come on, big numbers. You know what? Another 30.
That's 30 damage. Not bad at all. The Iron Defender raises one gargantuan foot and then slams it to the ground. And Kairos, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw against the
wisdom?
magical concussion that's emanating out from this creature.
Well, my
Magical
mind
Concussion
is.
the name of my metal band.
Oh, damn. It's DC 17, and on a failed save, you can't use reactions, your speed is halved, and you can't make more than one attack on your turn. In addition, the target can take either an action or a bonus action on its turn, not both. These effects last for 1 minute.
Yeah.
You are not affected by the slow.
Hell yeah! I use my shield to like block the like blast or whatever.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
sick as
totally.
fuck. Yeah, I'm into it.
There's like a wave of force that's rolling
Yeah.
out, just like breaks over your shield.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Yeah.
Super cool.
Love to see it.
Aya, it's your turn again.
Okay.
Take it down.
Take it down. Okay. Do you want me to push it away, Kairos?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna smack it twice with Eldritch Blasts.
Oh, yeah. Look at those numbers. Hell yeah. Roll them both.
Oh wow, that's a 3. Okay. That's better.
8 and 14 is 22. Very nice. Kairos, your turn.
Ooh, gonna come back at it. Smack it some more.
Book.
Please explode.
Nope.
Nope. Please explode.
Nope.
Not even. All right.
Unfortunately, on the second one, your spear gouges a line in its molten metal, but not on any vital parts. And Kara, I think the Iron Defender now has about 3/4 cover from you. So it's if you stay where you are, it gets like a +5 to its.
No, I'm running up to it, infuriated, and attacking it with my staff. I'm snaking him in the face. Yes, and I am rolling his fire damage.
Amazing.
Finally, something.
Cool. So you do deal. Yeah, you do deal 6 piercing damage, but the poison it is immune to. However, you do get the 9 fire damage, so -15. Very nice. Sarek, your turn. You can no longer see the Iron Defender at all, but you can hear the clank of Kairos and Ankara's weaponry from around the hallway.
Can I? Let me see if I can pull this off. So each one of these mini blocks is 5. So like that, right, is 5.
Yes.
Okay. So art 5.
You've got that bonus action dash that you can do.
Yeah, I'm thinking about like if I go. I think I can make it to here. I just don't know that that sees him.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, then yeah. Then from that angle, I shoot him from behind like a big idiot.
Cool.
And hopefully right through the damn face. All right. Shoot. Ooh.
Hit.
All right, let's see what that is. Not much, but maybe sneak attack, baby.
13 plus.
I said
17
sneak attack,
would be
baby.
30.
20.
Look at that. More than 30. So that's 34. 34.
Get wrecked, you big dumb thing.
Nice.
Check out that health bar, y'all.
Yummy.
All right. The Iron Defender swings twice. Wow. One of them targeting Ankara. Slam. This has disadvantage, but unfortunately, I think a 22 still hits. Ankara, you take 21 bludgeoning damage as this massive iron fist smashes you into the wall and leaves you with like a tiny scratch on your cheek. The second attack with disadvantage targets Kairos, punching straight in the direction of your shield. Slam! Whiffing entirely?
God.
Like going over.
22 hits me.
No, it's the 22.
Oh, the 14.
Yep.
Okay. Good.
That's it. Aya, it's your turn.
Yeah, this thing is in its death throes. I'm gonna smack it with 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Uh, 17 hits, but roll your bless on the 13. There is a chance that you might succeed.
No.
Nope. It's just the 17. Roll your damage. Well, with a mere 13 force damage, your Eldritch Blast punches a hole through the core of this mechanoid creature.
Mm-hmm.
And you see like all of the gears and mechanisms inside sort of like melting and warping as the heat metal seeps into the interior. And then he just lurches forwards and falls, frozen in an awkward, arm held out position. And that is where we should take a 5-minute break. When we come back, you can explore.
I did not shoot through a wall. I bended it like Beckham, and you wouldn't know how to do that. My warlock's better than yours.
You learned how to bend eldritch bullets.
Yeah. I aimed the gun like this.
Yeah.
Like that
Right.
movie.
So less Beckham, more Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Your warlock isn't there yet, but one day it could be if you two subscribe to Jesse Cox on twitch.tv, full lifetime sub. One day you might get there, but it's, takes years of effort.
There's only one way to find out.
I'm going to marry and divorce you so many times. You have no clue. So many. All right. We'll be back. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Sunfall Cycle. Let's do this thing.
All right. So you've slain the Iron Defender, and the doors that had been closed shut and glistening with silver lines all over them now stand open. The silver on them divided in two and shimmering on the surface of the open doors. Within, you can see a treasure trove, the likes of which you have never before seen.
A treasure trove, you say?
Yes. The room beyond
Victory.
is like chock full. There's like golden plates and like half-high statues of dragons with like gemstones in their eyes. And like, you know, there's like an entire rack of like silk garb that's hand embroidered with thread of gold. There's also like treasure more immediately valuable to you, like gemstones and coins.
Trinkets and baubles.
Can I check the body of the guy? See if there's nothing on that before we move on.
The Iron Defender?
Yes. Carefully,
Yeah.
not touching the molten bits.
As he cools off, you're able to
Hot pocket.
and examine him closely. Like, it seems to be a complex machine object, but there's nothing here that's of a special value.
Okay.
Yep.
So, who wants to go in the treasure
bait.
vault?
I'm not gonna lie to you. This seems like bait to just have.
Yeah.
What? No,
I'm doing the same as you.
Yeah, like I feel like
bait.
we're gonna take this stuff and be cursed forever, Pirates of the Caribbean style. Like this can't be normal. There's something off here. No. No.
I think that's probably correct.
Yeah.
Well, I think you're all crazy. I'm going
Go
in.
for it.
I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, help yourself, and then watch.
Yeah.
Oh, I will. Oh, I will help myself with the power of my rolls. I would like to perception check this room, please, and give it the old once over.
So you walk into the room and then take a look around?
Yeah. I will do my my perception check to spot any hidden creatures or objects or anything that would make this a trap.
Yeah, so you walk through the door. Can the rest of you just position your character tokens where they would be when that happens?
As far outside of fireball range.
Where is so Sarek's where Sarek is?
Sarek is moving through the door here.
Here? Okay.
Line of sighted.
Line of sighted.
Yeah, I don't trust it. When you start asking questions like that, Steven.
I'm gonna be on the
great.
opposite side of the doorway in case something comes running out of it trying to kill us.
Cool.
There are. Yeah.
Sarek goes strolling through the doorway. And I need you to make a perception check, Sarek.
Oh, I will. Because of steady eye, I have advantage on all perception checks.
Killer.
21.
This is a treasure storage room. There's no hidden creatures. The only creature that was in here came charging out and fought you. There don't appear to be any traps.
Any hidden objects?
Be any traps?
So like you glance around, there's tons of stuff that's valuable here. I can give you a full accounting. Sort of like around to the left, you see one of those glowing rifts in the air that's filtering fine sparkling dust down onto the floor. Yeah, like, do you just start taking stock?
Yeah, I just want to know what's in the room.
Cool. So, you know, there's there's the classic set dressing of, fancy armoires and, paintings of someone's great-great-grandfather and all of those random items. So imagine a luxurious and opulent storage chamber for the fanciest and finest shit imaginable.
Right. Trash.
But
Like
when you
trash we
go
wouldn't
and
collect.
Yeah, when you collect the items from the armoire, what you get are this. You find a total of 25,000 gold pieces. A black opal worth 1,000, 4 emeralds worth 1,000, fire opal worth 1,000, 2 opals worth 1,000, a star ruby worth 1,000, 4 yellow sapphires worth 1,000. You find a spell scroll of disintegrate, a spell scroll of earthquake, a potion of longevity, a pouch that contains 23 arcane flux. Scattered around the rest of the room, you find 49 additional arcane flux.
Damn.
And there's a flux rift.
Potion. What does Potion of Longevity do?
Live forever. Just kidding. I'm sorry. I've had a lot of.
Oh, good. I was gonna say, is this written down somewhere? Because otherwise I'm gonna need to
when you
repeat
drink
that.
it, your
That's
physical
gonna be
age is reduced.
Let me look at the DMG.
I'm looking. Right now, it says Potion of Longevity. When you drink this potion, your physical age is reduced by 1d6 plus 6 years to a minimum of 13 years. Each time you subsequently drink the Potion of Longevity, there is a 10% cumulative chance that you instead age by 1d6 plus 6 years.
There you go.
I low-key wish these actually existed. I could have all the wisdom and confidence of my current age and be 13.
Yeah, can you imagine just de-aging by 12 years and keeping all of your life experience?
Yeah, I'd be unstoppable.
So,
Some real young teen bronze smoking a cigarette. The things I've seen.
the problem is
I am
that no one would
87.
listen to you.
Wait,
No one
shit,
would listen to you. You'd be too young.
Right.
I would kick ass at softball.
Yeah. You would have all the
Spelling
knowledge
bees.
and no authority, and no one would care what you have to say. It'd be crazy.
Yeah.
So all right. I assume everyone is still outside, yes? Still waiting for me to get blown up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sarek steals the Potion of Longevity and takes 10,000 of the gold. And
Yeah.
he's like, look, I found 15,000 gold and a whole drawer of other things.
You've gained 52 arcane flux. Brings your total arcane flux to 81.
You speed run through the descriptions of everything you find like it's like side effects on medicine in a commercial.
I will add my Potion of Longevity and then another 10,000 gold.
So is there raw 49 flux total, or is that excluding that pouch as well?
Arcane flux and a pouch of 23 arcane flux, so a total of
Got it. Together, so that's 60, 72?
72 arcane flux. Yeah.
Thank you.
That was like 23 plus 72 is 94, not 81.
Plus the rift. Is the rift separate or?
The rift is also separate.
Aya, do you want to rift it?
Yeah.
Cool.
You are.
Aya comes in to a Jesse Cox with like huge bulging saddlebag pockets.
Oh, hi.
And he's saying, "Oh, look, I found 15,000 gold." Aya, let's roll that flux rift for you. Where do I do that? I click the
Potion of Longevity could, on a bad roll, theoretically like kill an orc or like an Aarakocra.
Oh,
wild.
wow. Well, you
Oof.
got 3 additional flux, but everybody got a full heal as a result.
This has never, like, I feel like other people have exploded when they did this, and I've only held out and healed, so I'm just like,
Good luck.
I don't know why everyone's so afraid of these.
You're more flux than person at this point.
All right, you're now up to 97 arcane flux in your bank.
Well then.
But that's really it for this area. There's no, Brazier.
Sarek, as you glance through the rest of things, on a random, like, very fancifully carved, gilded table, you find one torn scrap of paper that looks like a torn scrap out of someone's journal.
I proceed to read.
Here's what you find.
Oh, I wish I could read.
Okay. Oh, interesting. Yeah, Sark like glances over it and then hands it to Aya and is like, I believe this is more your speed.
You want me to read this out loud? Is that what you're telling me?
No, it's about necromancy, and I feel like this is a you thing. You know, like he would glance over, you know, all the different like no, thank you. This is you.
I don't know what this means. Aya says a little bit fumbling.
Would you read it for the benefit of the audience?
Yes. My greatest mages have been unable to devise a process for investiture that can contain so great a being. Resurrection is an appealing option, but when the death throes are so destructive, what hope can we have of success? Necromancy may interrupt the moment of death, but to what sacrifice? Shall I give Glowick and his ilk even more power? Iramon's work was our only hope. She bought me what I needed. Time, I think. I alone have the answer, and I shall go and claim it.
I imagine that has a reverby, like Ancestor Darkest Dungeon.
Yes, absolutely.
Post-processing attached to it.
And I shall go and claim it.
Yummy.
So, what we know of Glowick is that he was trying to resurrect Ozzy Dahaka.
Mhm.
And that it doesn't matter whether the sun dies, what matters is what happens after. And his whole contingency was that Ozzy Dahaka is going to eat all the followers, and they're going to live forever happily in his belly, right? And the world will be bathed in darkness. So this person's saying that if they mess up, they'll end up giving Glowick even more power. But then it says, I don't know if they're working with Glowick.
I feel like it's talking about like whether it's safe to resurrect Dahaka or not because it's super destructive.
I think they're talking
So
about
like,
the sun.
should I give Glowick power or should? And then he says that Ehrman gave him. They're talking about the viewing lens, right? Like she brought him the viewing lens or whatever, and then because of the viewing lens, he has the answer.
I
that what it
interpreted
says?
this message to be the resurrection of the sun.
Yeah.
But that the necromancy, like, basically, it's going to be so bad that, like, is it even worth doing? And then this whole Glowick, do I give them more power? And then the answer was, you know, maybe Ehrman is the only one that can do anything, and that's the path they chose. Because it seems like that's what happened, right?
Well, it says Iramon's work was our only hope. She bought me what I needed. I feel
Right.
like
that's the time stop.
Yeah. Because she was supposed to stop time, and instead she put it in a loop. But
Right.
ultimately, give him time. I think it's the sun, too, especially when it says the death throes are so destructive.
That makes sense.
So waiting for him to die and then resurrecting, probably not great. Now with necromancy, they could stop the minute it's going to die. But then it says, but to what sacrifice? That part I don't know. And it looks like they couldn't find a vessel strong enough to contain the sun.
It sounds like Glowick and their ilk is trying to claim the end of the sun for, Ozzy Tahaka, right?
Yeah. And by
And,
failing, he might help them. Like, if he tries this and fails, he might end up furthering Glowick's goals. Who is this guy?
I mean, could it not just be?
Is this the king's own hand?
That's kind of what I thought it might
Well,
be.
I hand it back to Sark, and I'm like, use your eyeballs and figure out whose handwriting this is.
Great. Yeah. Sorry.
Cut to the Looney Tunes eyeballs, like spotlights go on the and just go boop, and just like read it like a slug reading the page. Just go.
What impression do you get from this handwriting? What type of hand wrote this writing?
Yeah. Would I be able to tell if this is based on my time spent with royalty and whatnot? Would I be able to tell if this is a like, oh, this is a kingly hand versus like a mage or a scrivener wrote this?
So, like, I gotta set the DC here pretty high, right? Because I don't think any of you have realistically ever seen a sample of King Astaphon's handwriting. I feel like
I was thinking more along the lines
what profession might have scrawled these words is a bit obscure.
Well, I mean, in my mind, all I want to know is this our archmage or is this the king? I mean, like, that's all I'm trying to figure out.
You can, I think if you get above a 12, you can identify whether or not this handwriting is anybody whose handwriting you have read before. So is it Leander? Is it Iramon? Is it like Glowick? Is it what's his face? Father Hadrax Ishmael Ignatius Jacobin IV?
Well, I was thinking more, because I've been watching X-Files, I was thinking more along the line of like, oh, based off of the spacing of the handwriting, this individual was left-handed, prone to angry outbursts.
Yeah, I can let you do like some real Sherlock Holmes shit with like the quality of the paper and the composition of the ink and stuff like that. But that DC is going to be pretty high. So if you get above a 12, I'll tell you whether it's someone whose handwriting you've read before or not.
Okay.
And if you get above a 22, I'll tell you like the Sherlock Holmesy shit.
Investigation it is. And I believe if I don't move this turn, I get advantage.
Awesome. So you standing
totally
seconds.
still. Really, really looking at it. 24.
You have advantage also?
Yeah.
Incredible. Yeah, you get the Sherlock Holmes shit. This paper is true paper. It's not vellum. It's not papyrus. It is like finely pressed, finely cut, sliced edges, sliced with a kind of shears that are only used in the production houses that service like incredibly highly placed governmental officials and the documents and papers they need for this. The ink is like an incredibly finely ground ink made from like, I don't know, the ashes of burnt bones or something incredibly like just like pristine. Yeah. Like no one has access to this shit. The sand that was used to like blot the page is like literal pearls crushed into a sand that's used for blotting ink. The handwriting is the kingliest handwriting you've ever seen in your life. The image that you get of like Sherlock Holmesing this is of like, you know, a hulking mountain of a man, Jason Momoa, sitting there shirtless, hunched over his table, clutching a tiny pen in his hand while weeping with like distraught over his people and the fate that's going to become them.
Yeah, Sark like sticks his tongue out and like licks one corner of the page and is like, a tear. Of course.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And he hands it back. He's like, it's the king, all right.
It's the Astaphon.
Oh, wait. Is he, so he's talking about the planar scope and how, does he know, because it can take you to other dimensions. Does he know that?
100%. He's probably like, why haven't they gone to the clockwork dimension yet? He's probably thinking that right now. He's like, that place sounds so cool.
Well, like, I'm wondering if his solution is to like actually save this reality, or just to like find a way to move.
It seems totally crazy. They haven't
You know
been
what
to
I
the
mean?
clockwork
Just
dimension.
move.
Well, no, but like it does. Okay, it says it like lets you
Just move reality.
It allows for physical transference to the realm of the sun's immortal fire. What she doesn't know is that with proper application and configuration, it can be used to transmit to many possible realms.
Mm-hmm.
So,
What he's doing?
I feel like that must be what he's talking about there.
I'm just again, now that I'm reminded of the clockwork realm, it's ironic that we are dealing with time as our enemy and there's a clockwork realm. I just put it out there that we probably should have gone there like 15 episodes ago.
Time.
Like whatever.
We can't get there though. It's not. We have to finish this planar scope, which is why we're here. We need this.
I understand. It's just blowing my mind that there's like all these other wacky ass adventures.
It's not stupid, Steven. It's great, but we've died so much trying to get here.
You have died just a lot.
So many times.
Just a lot of dying.
Twice.
So
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, I'm gonna let everyone like ruminate, because speaking of dying many times, I'm gonna see if I can find us a place to braze up, because I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna like skedaddle out the back, oopty down the stairs, and then snooch my way over to the door with the wind, if I can.
As you boot scoot through the door with the wind.
Boot scoot and boogie, yes, back down. Yeah,
There's no problem.
Mm-hmm.
You make your way there easily. There's wind howling. What do you do?
I carefully open the door.
Cool. You
Just
creak
for
the door
just,
open.
Just
You
for the
die.
sake of wondering. Never mind. I'll just keep on this path. Never mind. I'm keeping going. Staying straight. Let's do this.
In front of you, there is a rope bridge made out of chains. It's a chain bridge, not a rope bridge, but
Cool.
a rope bridge.
Yeah.
Made of. It's in a little bit of disrepair. It goes and attaches to another tower, some 50 feet away, and like the tower is sort of smoking, and there's like just like a wisp of rising smoke from behind the tower. The door leading into the tower is like half shattered, and like there's scorch marks around the edge of it.
I mean, like, I will proceed with caution across this bridge and continue to investigate.
Okay. You proceed across the bridge. Do you look down?
No. Oh, hell no. That's a trap.
Then you have no idea how high you are, but you get the sense from the wind whipping past you that it's very high. You make your way across the bridge. It's sturdy enough, like it's obvious that some of these planks have seen better days, and close to the tower that you're approaching, the planks are like scorched, and like some of them should definitely be avoided, but you have no problem. You skip across the planks that are looking more damaged than others. And you make your way all the way to the door.
Now, you said this door is like burnt? Is
Yeah,
it
it's
open?
like half shadow. There's like a big crack down the center of it, and the edges of it are burnt. You can there's like spots where you can see through into the future room.
Can I look through those spots?
Yeah, totally.
What do I see?
Give me a perception check.
I will do this. And hey, I get advantage on perception. What do you know? Oof, never
Wow,
mind.
That's
13.
persuasion.
Oh, hey, nice. Good on me for screwing that up. Perception.
I rolled a 6.
25.
A little bit better. Okay. You peer in through the gap, and the first thing that you see, there's like a big open tower room inside, of course, with like a spiral staircase in the center, sort of coiling down. The room is like totally destroyed. It looks like some old rookery, like the old housing complex for birds of prey or messenger pigeons or things like that. All of it's just like destroyed, shattered, smashed, burnt, smoldering. In the center of the room, like the stone has been melted into some sort of like, just a caldera.
Sure.
And in the middle of that caldera, there's, an egg the size of your upper body that's glowing hot orange. Beyond the egg and up, near the ceiling of this tower, the like opening of the tower and the roof have been completely shattered, and it's open to the sky. And because you are incredibly perceptive, you were able to see, just as you started peering in, a collection of like red hot burning tentacles go scattering up over the edge of this roof hole, out of sight.
So I don't go in, and I want to go around the base of the back. There was smoke coming out the back side of this thing?
Yes, but there's no path that way, right? You could maybe try like prizing your fingers into the gaps between stones and like shimmying around to the back.
What would that be? Athletics?
Yes, that would be an athletics check. It'd be pretty tough, and you'd be dangling in the air some hundreds of feet above the ground.
But there's absolutely zero sign of anything that could possibly hint that there's a brazier around here.
You do not see a brazier.
But do I see the telltale smoke of a brazier? I would recognize one by now.
The telltale smoke that you're seeing is the smoke of like smoldering burnt stuff.
Gotcha. Yeah, I see nothing here that I am interested in. So Sarek like turns around and heads back. And when he arrives at the group, just, walks in and is like, well, there's nothing down there.
Can I?
We know you're. Yeah. We press X to doubt.
Can you?
Can I? I'm asking.
We've been around you. Listen, okay. Yes, because we've been around so much that the fact that you said there's nothing down there and then also didn't insult us is the tell.
Idiots.
Yeah.
You big dummies.
No.
There's nothing down there.
But I'll let Aya solve the puzzle.
That you didn't insult us, idiots, dummies.
You big stupid heads.
I have a moment there where I'm just like, you sure about that, Sarek?
Very, very sure.
Why do you smell like smoke?
Can I insight check him?
Well, because there's literally a tower across from us that is, apparently was set ablaze for some reason or another.
Weirdly, you're the only one.
What?
Well, if there's a tower over there, we should all smell like it.
No, because I literally walked to it, and it was scorched.
But then why can't we smell it? Why do you smell? You smell different. It doesn't smell like normal smoke.
You smell bad.
Yeah.
Right, because it was like, slimes have been in me and such.
You're stinky.
Yes, I know.
Stinky guy.
I mean, you've wear the same cloak for who knows how long. Smell yourself, stank.
Is that a way of saying skank?
Yes. Stinky skank. Stank. That's right, stank.
I personally think that's enough to justify Aya gets to determine you're lying. But I don't know.
Yeah,
what do you
give
think,
it a
Jesse?
roll, whatever.
I think that's enough. Saying
Like,
portmanteauing stinky
Honestly,
skank into one word is enough.
by now, you do all know Sarek well. You know when he tends to come back and tell you that there's something interesting there or there's not something interesting there. Like, I'm not going to call for a roll on this because I feel like after 100 or so episodes, you know each other well enough.
1,000 deaths.
Fine. Oh my god. There's one of those dumb Tim Tams over there. and he's in the thing, but we can't get him now, because if we do, we have to drag him around with us, and the only way up is through that fog, which means we have to kill a thing, which means we have no way home to take...
Isn't one of you already carrying an egg with you? Oh, no, you...
No, we dropped it off.
Yeah.
We died.
Totally.
Or whatever. Yep. Whatever happened. So there's no possible way we can take it with us.
Right?
You're going to carry that thing into combat.
No, there's a brazier, right?
No.
Oh.
That's why it wasn't worth... I was trying to save you the heartache. I know your bleeding hearts would be like, oh, we have to go save the little wormy creature with the tentacles and his big dumb eye. And I'd be like, but how are we going to carry him around? And you'd be like, oh, but he's so cute and I love him so much. And I'd be like, oh my God, we have to fight a monster. And you'd be like, oh, but the brazier. I'm like, there's no brazier here. Ugh. I did it for you. Like everything I do for you. You're my friends.
Not even what I sound like.
Oh, that was my Kairos.
That was Kairos.
Well, team, should we go see what lies beyond the fog and then figure out if... I don't even know. Figure out if we can rescue this Tem.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's just do this thing. Let's go see this beastie.
All right. I stomp up the stairs.
All right.
Kick open the door.
You stomp up the stairs.
The miss.
Push your way through the fog wall.
Yeah.
The wind howls around you as you step up out of the stairwell onto the top of a tower, the tallest tower of the palace compound. Surrounding you, 360 degrees, are columns in every direction. And in the center, like immediately to your left, you're sort of coming up of a spiral stair that curved around a central sort of space. And immediately to the left of you is a large telescopic contraption. Standing with her back to you is Melkart, and perched on one hand is the large blood-red raven, Blood of the Lamb. And that is where we're going to end today's episode.
Should have Sark.
Dungeons and Dragons.
I was going to say, should I we got to roll for a sneak attack on this thing. Yeah.
You get your little scoonchy and then do your, I don't even know.
Do the booch.
Your scoonch and...
Only hope.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Down over there.
We all know what's going to happen. I'm going to get within 2 feet and that bird's going to be like... You know exactly what's gonna happen. That thing's its head's gonna go 180.
You gotta do it good. You only get one shot at this.
Oh, look at us. We're back. Oh, we're back here again. Once again, this fight where we all died before. Great. Okay.
Back once again with the ill behavior.
Smooching all the lenses. Yeah, we get it. Okay. Well. Let's before we peace out and say goodbye, I just want to take a moment and acknowledge that over on the Discord, there is just like a large number of no touchy snake. There's just a large number of it happening right now. There's Sutter Fandom even has one. There's just a lot. Apparently, this is truly an emblem of our time. And then, as always, the Eric notes.
Yeah.
Do not resist. They became the Borg. Resistance is futile. Also, another... and then money. Yeah. Great. Please no steppy. This is lovely notes. Love it. That thing you bought it's working great. It is...
Thank you.
So far,
and a lot of mileage out of a player.
Yeah, you're doing great with it. All right, what's going on? Clearly we have our answer, but I'm going to ask you again. Are you still Britt Weissman?
No, I'm not. I'm Britt Posen now. And what am I doing this? Oh yeah, I'm going to Portland to visit my family and our dear friend, Miss Anna Prosser. So I'm going to go do that. And I think we're going to go to the Haystack Rock and walk out to it maybe, because the tide goes out. And I don't know. That's it. I don't know, guys. I don't know what I'm doing.
You gonna go to Powell's?
Oh, maybe. That might. I think we're gonna do a bunch of outdoorsy stuff. My brother and his wife and their baby like go hiking multiple times a week. So
Hiking, baby?
they put him in a little
Hiking,
They put him in a little backpack and they take him out hiking. With
Like a
them.
little dog carrier, and they just
Little outdoor. He's a little
Papoose.
outdoor baby. Yeah, I don't know.
That word will never not be fucking weird to me. I can't even say it normally. I always go poo-poos. I can't
A
say it
papoose.
the normal way. Poo-poos.
That's a dolphin.
boo. No, that's a porpoise.
Oh, and when I get back, I'm baking Jessie a pie. Those are all my plans.
Holy crap, this is the best. You know what?
I'm coming over. We're getting drunk and we're baking a pie, dude.
Yeah.
Mamma mia.
Come down, Bronze.
Yeah. Come
Do it.
down. Let's
Do
bake
it.
pies and drink too much.
This is where I actually pitch projects. Who knows? Maybe I'll be down there for work.
Stefan, what's going on with you?
Nothing. Super chill.
Is that a lie? Do you have secret Aloy tips for me? Like, what kind of guys is she into? Me?
I do.
Just
I do
only
have
me?
tips for you. And you can hear them if you turn into our next episode of Pawns and Patrons on August 7th.
Nice. That's the kind of shamelessness I come to expect and really appreciate.
That's the end for me. Oh man, is it Stutter Phantom's birthday? Happy birthday, Stutter Phantom.
Hey, happy birthday.
Hey,
Hey.
We love them, and they've done really excellent art for us. So
Yeah. Happy birthday. Thank you.
Bronze, what are you up to?
Hi, hello, I'm that bronze girl. I'm a full-time content creator on twitch.tv. You can find me 7 days a week, just about here, except for Wednesdays, because technically this is my day off. I look incredibly buff right now, so I'm gonna chill with that.
Never. Don't
Why?
ever.
Like, I look
Oh,
super
yeah.
ripped, so I'm gonna like not do that.
Yeah, we did episode 17, I think, of our D&D game last night. Shit was crazy. Yeah. And I really love it. I feel like the party's really finding their feet, so you can check that out if you want to. It's on YouTube. It rebroadcasts at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on Sundays. That's our EU-friendly rebroadcast. And for the Pacific time zone people, it's 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Tuesday nights every single week. And yeah, I'm probably going to play some New World this week. Yesterday's stream was pretty lit. I read 100 unban requests on stream. So trying to top that level of content is going to be hard for me, but I'm going to endeavor to do so this week.
It was really good. You had the perfect background music. You did different accents. Like, it's a whole show, you guys. She says she's just reading unban requests, but she's literally made an entire, like, full performance out of it, which I respect on 1,000 different levels. So, listen, it's not just reading. It's a performance, and it's very fun to watch. Highly
It's a
recommend.
one-person
Judge
show.
dreading these dudes. It's amazing. It's executions.
Blood flowed down the palace steps that day.
Oh no, you actually get to feel like you're a person in a palace, because she's like,
Yeah.
yay or nay, everyone. It's like, ban him forever, ban him forever. Like, we all get to like cheer and like, get him.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Clicks
awesome.
the button and they
Out of
disappear
100.
into the ether.
Out of 100, chat only pardoned 6 people. That's it. Only 6 were worthy of mercy. 94 were sent to their death.
Man, I feel like if you fuck up bad enough to get banned, then there's not a lot of wiggle room for error. Like, if you did bad enough to get banned in the first place, like.
I mean, in chat's defense, most of the arguments I saw for getting unbanned were not even arguments, if they were words at all.
Amazing.
So
Eric,
Good
what
shit.
say thee about your week, my lord?
I had Pendragon. I got Pendragon next week, and I have a friend coming up, someone you might know by the name of Neil Koibu Erickson, and I'm gonna be seeing Neil.
give him hugs for me.
Will do.
All right. I mean, that is it for us. I can't think of
What are you
anything.
doing?
Yeah, Jesse.
I'm writing another script for another video, so that's what I'm doing. I'm dealing with
Dope.
car troubles. That's what I'm doing, and none of it cool. So it's all work, no play.
Everything you do is cool, Jesse, because you're the one doing it.
Holy shit! I don't even believe that. Anyway,
Imagine having a 10-year-long career in content creation when most people would have burnt out or failed by now. You know, sometimes I think we get caught so much in this desire for everlasting growth, you know, in business you're always supposed to go up, up, and up. But personally, I think in an industry like this, just surviving and continuing to create in the face of crushing consumerism where you're supposed to just produce more and more and more is quite a triumph. And I, for one, respect how long you've managed to not only maintain but sustain a community in this space. So you keep on trucking, Jesse. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
girl,
Hell yeah.
I'm about to marry and divorce the shit out of you. All right, that's it for us. We'll see y'all next time. Have a good one. Bye, everybody. Oh, we're finally here. Next time, Cool Kids versus Melkart. I have no idea what's about to happen. Actually, I do. But you don't. And hopefully, you'll enjoy. See you then.